like a summer's day, you questioned life and lost your faith. You needed to believe in something that your eyes had never seen. And now you found that you can't find the answers to the questions that you had in mind. It's like a dial tone, no one's on the line, and now you're feeling so alone. Is the universe acceptable in your mind?
The biggest thing with Kyler has been his, basically his attitude and his confidence. I mean, he's excited. I mean, he just, from when we dropped him off to now, I mean, there's definitely an upbeat in his voice all the time. He's excited about doing things that he's never, like running and things like that. That he's taken the challenge and embraced it, and he's done really good.
Yeah, I think that another thing is he's always been, I think, just developing the self-discipline for him will be the biggest thing to keep him going to school, because when he goes to school, he gets straight A's. It was just the getting him to school part. So I think that now with some of the self-discipline, and he gets up at 5:30 and likes it, and I think that will be one of the biggest things to keep him positive and keep him good habits for them that they can carry on for their entire life. So I know that it was well worth it for us to send him here. I know that he has really developed self-confidence in being here too, more so than if he would have just stayed in school or just kind of limped along through school. I think that this will be a good experience for the rest of his life.
The biggest thing with Kyler is he did come look at the program beforehand, so he knew what he was getting into. It was a decision he made on his own, which it made it easier for everybody. He went in with his eyes wide open, and I knew he would do awesome if he embraced it.
The hardest thing it seems to me.
So, some issues with the regular high school setting, and we were looking for something different. And since she's been here, she seems to have really turned the corner. She's really a lot more respectful, and she's a lot more fun to be around. We were kind of leaning into that a little bit before she left, and our relationship was better than it had been in years right before she came here, and I can tell it's going to just continue to just get a lot better. She's really somebody I want to spend time with, so that's the main thing. Mikhail and I kind of looked into Montana Youth Challenge. We were both really nervous and unsure if it was going to be the right thing to do for her, and I was really scared about losing all this time with her, and I think that it really is one of the best things we could have done for her. She's really getting opportunities that she wouldn't have had without this program, and she's really growing into who she should be, and kind of had lost touch with that a little bit before she had come here, and I think the challenge has really helped her to refocus and see her potential.
Is the universe acceptable in your mind? Is the universe acceptable in your mind? Is the universe...
Since Brenna's been here, just grown leaps and bounds. She's her focus, as I had said before, has greatly improved. She's always been intelligent, didn't want to use it. The challenge has taught her how to use the natural ability she has. It's amazing. Anyway, she is now pursuing education like never before. She's very motivated, enjoys it, and she's become a physical fitness nut.
You were given everything
She's enjoys studying and learning, and it's something that was never there before.
Is the universe acceptable in your mind? Is the universe acceptable in your mind?
Amy was in high school and her grades just slid. She didn't have the motivation. She wasn't happy there. She's a really bright, talented girl. And then she went to homeschool. And then after a while her grades slid there. So we considered Youth Challenge. When she came, she got really quiet toward the end. Those last few days she didn't want to come. We ended up saying, nope, gotta come. And those first 6 weeks were really tough for her. She put in like great effort, but she wasn't happy here. And then at one point she just got determined that she was going to stay, and it was the point where she again wanted to go, and I said no. But she decided then that she was committed. She emotionally committed herself. Since then she's written her GED, she started taking college courses, she's making plans to go to college. She's so positive. I can see her finally getting that strength and determination to really reach her goals. It's really exciting. At that point, at about 6, 7 weeks, when I talked to her on the phone, suddenly I could just hear the brightness in her voice. She was just upbeat. She has that confidence to really move forward and really reach her goals. So I think this is just so positive for her. I see the strength coming out in her that I knew was there. If she was so determined that she was like stubbornly saying she had to go, and she was going to go, right, until I said no, and we went almost through a whole process of her wanting to leave. That same determination is now into her goals and really being positive that she's going to make a big change in her life and really be a success.
Now you found that you can't find the answers to the questions that you had in mind. It's like a dial tone. No one's on the line, and now you're feeling so.
She's much more self-confident. The little things don't bother her anymore. She gets along much better with peers, ignores things that go on around her. She is much more goal-oriented, ready to go out and just take on life, and that's what I
think one of the crucial factors in this whole program is the kids' desire to be here, to want to make appropriate changes. This isn't something that's going to work if the parent feels like he's forcing his child to do this. One of the reasons that Allie Grace is so successful in this program is because she really wants to do it. She really wants to complete it. She really wants to be successful. And I think that internal motivation is absolutely crucial to the success of this program.
Is the universe acceptable in your mind?
Since Tyler's been at Youth Challenge, I've noticed that he has become a lot more focused. He actually has goals instead of telling you when you ask him, what are you going to do after high school? I don't know. Or I'm going to join the military, or it changes every day. Now it's a focus. Now it's, I want to go to college and I want to explore these options, and I know that I'm good at this, and this is something that he's enjoying, and he has made such positive changes in his own attitude and in his outlook on life and everything. I would encourage anybody who's looked into this program or made any phone calls or wants to help their child succeed to send their child to Youth Challenge Academy. My son was not focused. We didn't know what was going to happen to him. He was not on track to graduate. This was my last hope, and I wish I would have done this 2 years ago. This is the best thing that I could have done for my child. He is going to be successful. He has the skills and the tools now to finish out his high school career. He's looking forward. This is the best thing that you can do for him.
In your mind, or do you need to see an explanation for the mystery.
Well, I see a change that she's looking forward to college. Now she's come here and she's more grown up, and she's so much a more positive person.
She's more focused on what she wants to do, what she wants to be. She gets out of school completely.
And something that your eyes have never seen. And now you found that you can't find the answers to the questions that you had in mind. It's like a dial tone, no one's on the line, and now you're feeling so alone. Is the universe
Montana Youth Challenge has taken my son, and he's doing better. He's doing his homework. He wasn't before. He's definitely he's more mature, thinks before he acts now. I really love the changes that I've seen in him so far.
trust your heart, it knows the way. In yourself, you need some faith. Don't listen to the crowd. No one's got this whole thing figured out.
I have seen a great deal of changes in my boy. I've seen his personality change. I have seen his literally growing up to be a man. I have seen him take responsibilities that I did not think that I would ever see. He has confidence. He even tells me on the phone the things that he's doing in the classroom, things that I'd never seen before. The school, yes, it's done a wonders for him. And I do believe he's going to make something good out of it.
Universe acceptable in your mind, or do you need to see an explanation?
I would say to prospective parents is that to come and visit if you can, or just talking to any of the staff, because everyone is so great and so helpful, and the recruiters were awesome. He came to our house, I think 4 times, to even talk with Kyler and explain everything, and there's all of our questions were answered. And I think that just with you're constantly getting like the status updates on Facebook that are amazing to see, because you can actually see, even though you're not talking with him, you can see what he's doing and see that he's actually.
I would tell any parent that was considering Montana Youth Challenge Academy that it is an excellent opportunity for your youth. It's difficult to be away from your child, but it is the best thing that has happened to my daughter, Allie Grace. She needed a place to help her to focus her drive and her energy and her goals.
I highly
and
recommend
this has
program
been
to anybody with any kind of interest. It's just brought out the best in my daughter, and she's just highly motivated. She's going to go to college. She wants to pursue a career in the military after college. This program will allow her to start college.
So supportive. Throughout the time that Amy was struggling, I was on the phone, maybe once, sometimes twice a week, with her academic counselor. Everyone is 100% behind these kids, so supportive and so wanting to help them make a success of themselves. It's really awesome.